Hello and welcome. It's April here with a reading of the moment. Thank you for having patience with me as I get used to another new normal. Every time I'm convinced I'm ready to begin my readings and my offerings and my new path, my career path, my healing, my place in which I have worked so hard to come into in my own life. Something in my life changes, making me have to readjust and reevaluate. And be witness to the fact that some of those old frequencies still can be triggered out of me. So I have another new change in life. This one I have been working on for a while. This one has been in the plans of manifestation for over a year now. Unexpected change came along with it. And I am just trying to get used to my new self without falling back into the pattern of my old self. And I don't have a lot of quiet time or a lot of downtime like I did at one point in my life when I was doing 50-50 parenting. I had a lot of time to myself, and I did a lot of work, and I was in quiet a lot of the time. I was alone. I was very introverted, inward. I was very self-contained. But now I have a different situation going on where I have full-time parenting, full-time dog momming, full-time responsibility. So finding a space of quiet is an honor and a blessing, and I'm not always available to share that blessing with the collective. So in no way, shape, or form does it mean that I'm not going to be here and I'm not going to show up for these readings and these healings in a new manner, in a new way, because that's what I'm being guided to do. But their frequency we're going for quality over quantity, and we're going for healing whatever shows up on my table today. So I have this steampunk tarot kicking for the feminine energy, and I'll mirror that with the everyday energy, everyday tarot for the masculine energy. There was a male cardinal that just flew by my window. There's a union that didn't work. The Two of Cups with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Somebody is trying to create the illusion of movement from a space of shadow. It's the Knight of Wands, the player energy. This is trying to make somebody believe they are not in their sun, are not in their truth. Somebody's okay, so I have the Two of Cups on one side. Let's put that there and put this over here. I just do what I'm just do as I'm told to. Okay. So I have two people. One person is showing up as a Knight of Wands, and one person is showing up as a King of Pentacles. I'm going to go with it this way. The Knight of Wands is hyper-focused on creating a union. But they've already been here. It doesn't work. It wasn't successful, and it wasn't created from the light. Working in the shadows. This King of Pentacles is sitting in between the middle of his self-made happiness and a space of receiving reciprocity. Even creating his own garden where reciprocity was the only option. I don't usually read reversals, but to have 3 come out in reverse and then 3 come out upright. It's about love. It's about a partnership. It's about somebody trying to... Oh, I put my cards behind here. Give me a second. I just want to make sure that I got all of them. Okay, so this is going to have to be moved around a little bit. So I need those 2 spaces open. Can I please have my highest and truest guidance? Because whoever you are, you irritate my soul. I don't care if you are mine, you're difficult. You're very fucking difficult. I'm getting told to... I'm getting the smell of a condom. Somebody's not very pleased with me. You may even be part of my own self. Okay, let's see. Oh, the Knight of Wands again. The Knight of Wands is trying to create justice. For not working on this partnership when he had a chance to make it victorious and to make it come into a space of light. For offering just a small bit of love and being... There's a fly in my house. Being... Oh yeah, here we go. I'm going to just leave it. So I'm going to take from the bottom. So I'm going to put this over here because that's where it goes. So on the 2 of Cups, I'm going to take these 2, and it's the Page of Cups and the 4 of Cups. Remorse and disappointment for the small offering of love, causing confusion. The 7 of Cups, causing too many options, being in conflict with the actual idea of being romantically involved, and creating from a space of darkness. Somebody is now looking at the place that they were creating from and understanding that, oh, we got 3 aces. Now they want it all. I'm getting feist. I feel it all. I feel it all. Boom, boom. Ooh, I need someone who break my... I stopped singing songs when I don't want to agree with it. Okay, so this Knight of Wands, showing up in the masculine and the feminine, is trying to say that I have grown in maturity to the King of Wands. And I want what you had to offer. I want the truth. I want the offering in the real world. And I want to overflow in the frequency of love that you, partner, you provided. This is a spiritual, there's been a spiritual independence and a tempering of the devil energy, that darkness. Angelic guidance brought in over top of, there's that Seven of Pentacles. Want to create from a space of magic. Victory. It's coming in up right now, but it's also coming in victory to walk away towards a balanced love. Okay, ooh, this is a big one. Okay, I'm going to stop taking. We have 83 on the table. Communicating the celebration. And then we got 13, which is like the feminine, coming into a feminine mindset. The Seven of Wands. Okay, I could just keep pulling cards all day long. Where's the other one? Okay, I want to see this Temperance and this Devil energy. This Temperance. What was the energy that was tempered? Imbalance. It's coming here. And it was tempered. The imbalance was tempered to bring it into balance with love. So this is bringing the lust frequency out and making it become the true frequency. Now I have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Another, what one came out last time? It was the Ace of Cups and the King of Wands. The Ace of Swords is underneath their truth, but is waiting for the truth. Okay. Well, I have so much here. Okay. So let's oh, thank you, puppy, but we're not doing that right now. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm going to leave this, all these cards here. Paisley, I was saying no way. No. I have to get back to my life. Thank you. I love you. We just spent 2 hours at the park. Can you please give me a little bit of time here? Give me a rest. Out of all the cards that were on the table, the only ones that I want to see it's not time yet, is it? It's not food time yet. Something's trying to hit my heart space. Okay, so I'm going to sit right here and I'm going to say, any way we have been bound to toxic programmings is being tempered by angelic frequency, the Philosopher's Stone, the timestamp on the emotional realm. I don't know where that comes from. So that we can sail in calmer waters and balance the frequency of true love. Okay, let's see. Is it one card or two? Is that one coming out? What is it? The Hermit is trying to come out, but it didn't. Okay. I have the King of Wands is finally ready to acknowledge some kind of truth about abandoned action that left you hanging. Okay. Is the King of Wands the one that's creating the devil energy? Was your frequency the Lover's frequency? Yes. I have 11 cups. So there's confusion and there's disappointment. There's options. And then there's closed emotional frequency. Okay. And then the 10 of Wands is coming out as this was a burden. This was an emotional burden that wasn't supposed to be yours. Then we have 11 more. 22. It was to build an emotional connection with your intuition. King of Cups, 10 of Cups, High Priestess. Okay, let's get into the healing part of it. So, I'm going to tap into my guides, my angels, my ancestors. The higher light. Connect into the universe, the cosmos, the galaxy, and the multiverse. Tap into my multi-dimensional being, allowing for all of my Reiki symbols to be present. So this is considered Reiki healing with a personal flair. My personal energy is a rebirth frequency. Anybody who is available for this emotional healing, we will be going into clearing the toxic patternings with the energy of the Philosopher's Stone. I'll connect in now, and I'll just go with it, what I feel comes up for the collective or for those who are going to stumble across this reading. I have bubblegum. I heal any frequency within inside me that has to do with stickiness, that has to do with bubblegum. Inside the collective, anything that is trying to be stuck to them, anything that is trying to get chewed up and spit out. Can I please look at any of the toxic patternings that are I have grass. The grass is greener on the other side. Bullshit. Some of the bullshit. Somebody may need their grass cut. Somebody may be a grass cutter. Somebody may be looking to leave their partner for someone else because they think that they have a better option on the other side. They're abandoning. You're working out of a frequency of abandonment. People have abandoned you because you abandoned yourself. These are things that I say all the time to a lot of different people. It doesn't mean it's necessarily a bad thing. Abandonment isn't necessarily a bad thing, but we have to know ourselves. Clearing away the lower density frequency in abandonment. Okay, where's my book? Let's get it out. Oh, it's stuck in there. Okay. Okay, so we have hurt. Let's heal the hurt of abandonment. The insecurity it creates, the resentment. Let's heal the frustration and the aggression that it creates inside our spirit. Anyway, it creates disappointment, feelings of hostility, irritation, withdrawal. Any way we feel withdrawn from the person that abandoned us. Any way we are in despair, lonely, depressed. Let's heal the frequencies of powerlessness, feeling that it was our responsibility for why this person left, feeling like it was our burden to carry the emotional load of another person. It was our burden to master the emotional distortion another person was creating in their own reality based on our unavailability to meet our own emotional. Let's take a minute. Whoo, that's big. To meet our own emotional needs. Remember, people on the outside are just a reflection of what needs to be seen on the inside. Any way abandonment or emotional dissatisfaction caused us to be sensitive, overly sensitive, apathetic, neglected, indifferent. Any way it tips pride into the lower density energy. Everything has a higher density energy and a lower density energy inside the frequency of its own self. We're trying to bring it back into a neutral balance. We're We're trying to bring all the energies back into a neutral balance inside the essence of our own body. Anyway, this abandonment, this action of truth, this toxic action of truth, this, I don't want to say the devil energy is always toxic. The devil energy shows us where we are cheating ourselves out of what could be something better. The devil energy will always remain there, but it's up to us not to choose it. Give everybody the ability to discern if something is for us or if something is not. Please allow more people to wake up to the understanding that they're working in their lower nature, that they are doing actions that actually hang them up so that they're forced to witness something in a different perspective. That even through the dark cycles, even through the dense, heavy energy, angelic presence is right there to assist us in the tempering of the emotions. But we have to view those emotions. We have to be ready to witness what has been considered, what is it called? I've been stumping on this word today. Avoidant. Who is an emotional avoidant? If we are an emotional avoidant, we just keep going down the dark path, the dark path, the dark path. Then the emotions never get tempered. The emotions never get handled. Then they just amplify and amplify and amplify and amplify. And we radiate outside of ourselves all dense energy. Unknowingly. We don't mean to. Let's heal the frequency of humiliation and rejection. The need to be submissive or dominant. Any feelings of anxiousness and secrecy. Anyway, we have been on our own since we were a small child. Let's take a look at the inner child. What does the inner child want? To bring worry into a space of balance. It was the 9 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. Allowing the child to go from feeling worried to feeling happy. I will link what this is called in the caption, in the description. But this is my inner child stone. It's brand new. I haven't worked with it very much, but it's very lovely. Allow your inner child to absorb some of this frequency, to reconnect to the truth of who you really are. Allowing hi. You're safe. Any way that you feel guilty for repeating the patterns that were encoded in your DNA structure. I have a little tiny spider crawling the wall right now. So what web did we weave when we were a child? What beliefs are we still holding on to about love? Let's wash out those lusty lovers and refill the space with 100% true love. Ai hianash ianaya nanai shi it aniaya. Wayana hianaya. Hai hianaya. Why hiana 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 hiana. Why shi anaya. Ayana hiana 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 hiana. Hai hiana hiana hiana. Oh, this one's really intense. Let's fill up these places and spaces with true truth. Let me finish it. Truth. Let me see, we got some inspiration. Let's open ourselves to playfulness, to feelings of lovingness, hopefulness. Let's open ourselves up to feeling courageous and important, confident and respected, where we can have proper intimacy and peacefulness, where we feel powerful and accepted, even if our way goes against the views of another. I know there's a lot of light on there right now, but I'm going to disconnect from all the energy right now, leaving the emotional body in a state of recovery. Thank you for joining me here today. Thank you for allowing me to provide a space where I can be seen as the truth of who I am. It's been an honor and a pleasure to assist in this collective healing. And I will be returning with the next collective session. Let's make it apparent that we are mastering our mental and our spiritual truths, and all all emotional confusion and dissatisfaction. Options don't have to be scary. Every option leads to the same space. Some just take longer to get there. And if we are asking for love but are sitting in a closed off position, this X across our body prevents us from receiving. So open yourself up to be able to receive. Take hold of the wand. Take action. Remember, there are some options that are higher than your frequency at this point, and there are some options that are lower. I've never seen this card in this manner before. This one's way at the bottom. His eyes are going here. He has some that he has to look up to see, and some that he'd have to look down to see. And then the whole thing has a shadow. All of the cups have a shadowing on them, like it's smoke and mirrors. It kind of feels like smoke and mirrors energy. This is what I got for today. My name is April. So happy to play with your inner child for a minute. I love you. I love all of you. I love every one of you. And I request that this video hits the people that need it. Thank you.